Cooper CPAs, located in the heart of East Nashville, offer a wide variety of tax services for individuals and businesses. Contact them at 615-257-0646 and visit their website, allcooper.com, for a full list of services.
If you're looking to learn guitar, check out Dave Isaac's Guitar Studio on Music Row. Whether you are a beginner or hobbyist, to professional songwriter or artist, Dave offers a unique and powerful method of instruction that teaches not just the instrument, but the whole musician. Find out more at NashvilleGuitarGuru.com.
Hello. Hello, welcome to Music Business Daily, where we bring you the hottest music headlines.
Every day we do that for you. Today we have the David Bowie documentary that's happening. We have the really exciting Bonnaroo 2013 lineup, and we have a possible Led Zeppelin reunion, so you're going to want to stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
If you want to feel the wind blowing through your hair and see the great city of Nashville at the same time, check out Nashville Scooter Tours. Trekking through the downtown streets to Music Row with Nashville Scooter Tours is safe, eco-friendly, and a whole lot of fun. They use Xenon electric scooters that go 55 miles on a single charge. Find out more by calling 615-290-5563 or book your reservation today at NashvilleScooterTours.com. Bandwidth for today's show is brought to you by SoftLayer.com. We love SoftLayer here at Talkopolis. They are the greatest hosting company ever. They make everything easy. Check out their website at SoftLayer.com. Thanks again for sponsoring the show. Welcome to Thursday, everyone. Kelly, how are you?
I'm good. Kelsey, how are you?
Oh, I'm so well. We named each other. That's what we do here at Music Business Daily. We like to just stay in the know. We do.
Keep it a little fresh and interesting.
Well, now we're going to talk about our dear friend, David Bowie.
David Bowie.
Who is, you know, a little well-known, a little in some circles, but there's actually going to be a documentary about him called David Bowie 5 Years, which focuses on his career in the 70s and 80s, which is obviously I would argue, his biggest career moments.
Probably.
And it's going to air on BBC in May. And so this is kind of the first, you know, he came back ominously with like a single, and we were like, what? He's putting out an album for the first time in like 30 years. Yes. Well, now, surprise, he's been hard at work, not only doing a single, but doing a documentary.
Which will be very exciting.
I know. So. It's going to cover kind of the whole Ziggy Stardust thing. Like, you know, he had the whole, you know, lightning bolt on the eye before Lady Gaga did, in case you guys didn't know. So I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm excited to watch it, mainly just because he's so theatrical. Absolutely. But what's up next?
So up next, Mary J. Blige apparently owes $900,000 in back taxes. So she's got a lot of money that she needs to pay the government. So.
That's a very large amount.
It is a
like,
lot.
That's not just you don't just like accidentally forget to pay almost $1 million in taxes. No. That's just insane. And it's to the state of New Jersey. And she defaulted on a bank loan, and then her charity was also sued for an unpaid loan. So feeling kind of rough. I mean, that's a lot of money. Yeah, and
probably for anybody, even
it is, and it's bad PR not only for like her fan base, but like if you donated to her charity, you're feeling pretty bad right now.
Right,
feeling pretty rough.
Charity.
But hopefully, I mean, her and R. Kelly both. Hopefully, they just get back to paying their taxes at a normal time. Well. But R. Kelly, speaking of R. Kelly, didn't even mean to make this connection, but he is going to be playing, along with just a few other people, at Bonnaroo
2013.
Which was announced this week. And so we've got Paul McCartney headlining, along with Mumford & Sons and Tom Petty. So, I mean, no surprises there. They, you know, people have been talking about they had hoped some other people were going to headline. I really was pulling for Fleetwood Mac. But, I mean, the cool thing about music festivals now is that kind of they have such a big variety.
I was going to say, it's not just that indie scene anymore.
No, definitely not.
Bonnaroo's really grown a lot. Just the kind of lineup that they have this year.
I mean, there's some staples. Like, Wilco plays a lot of festivals. They're playing. Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros are going to be there again.
But Pretty Lights are going to be there as well.
Exactly.
So that's a whole different kind of vibe.
R. Kelly's going to be there. Wu-Tang Clan are going to be there. So we're bringing in a lot more. Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, so you can just dance to that thrift shop song all day long. They're probably going to play it once, but all day long.
Yes.
And so there's a pretty good variety. I mean, I think that everybody can hate on, you know, a lineup when you didn't get the artist that you wanted, but if you're a fan of any of these people and if you want the whole festival experience, we recommend Bonnaroo. And it's like right up the road, right?
It is right up the road, Nashville.
We're gonna road trip there in our Talkopolis van.
You should go.
That we don't have, but we're gonna get one just for this. But also, I thought it was interesting that Daniel Tosh is gonna be there and Weird Al Yankovic. You know, they always do comedy stuff, but that's kind of like a little bit of bigger names this year.
I know. That could be kind of fun.
That could be fun. So it's
something for fun.
Something for everyone. Speaking of fun.
I can transition.
Oh, man.
So fun. Apparently, they had a first choice for collaboration for their album.
Yes.
Which was not
Janelle Monáe.
No, they wanted to work with Rihanna.
Which is crazy to me.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
It didn't work out, but
and I don't know. And my thing is like, you know, fun. I mean, I think that they're awesome. I love this song still. I don't know how many times I heard it. I went and saw them at the Ryman. They're awesome. It's just a song that it really could have been done by a lot of different people, but I think they did it the best. You know, it was one of those songs that it was bound to catch on because people just like being young and setting the world on fire. But I feel like with Rihanna, it would have been almost like just another Rihanna project. Like, as much as I love her, she's kind of been like the plus one on a lot of songs.
Right.
Which is good. She's good, but...
No doubt about that. They do say that they have no regrets. They love what Janelle did with. And they
sort of brought her to more of the forefront. Like, it sort of made Janelle Monáe and Fun like a lot bigger. I mean, people have always been fans of them, but very cool. So you never know though. But I'd be interested to have Rihanna cover it.
Cool to
see what her version would be.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Have them,
we're just gonna put that idea. She's watching right now, so we're gonna put that idea in her head.
Yes.
Well, this idea has been in my head for a year and a half. Million years. Robert Plant hints that he'd be open to a Led Zeppelin reunion. You know, Led Zeppelin likes to toy with my heart and say that they're going to reunite and they're going to get back together. They're going to put a concert film, but then they're not going to tour. But he did say, in his very quotable sense, I've got nothing to do in 2014. So nothing to do. So why not? He's free. But he's always kind of been the holdout as to being open to the reunion. You know, he's done... Yes. But I mean, it's Robert Plant. I mean, he and even all of the band, even John Paul Jones and, you know, Jimmy Page, they've all done different projects.
They've stayed pretty busy.
I mean, people still know who they are. So I just love that he said, it was all about zodiac signs. He said, Jimmy Page and John Paul Jones are Capricorns. They don't say a word. They're quite contained in their own worlds and leave it to me. He said, I'm not the bad guy. You need to see the Capricorns. I've got nothing to do in 2014. So he kind of, you know, it's kind of a shifting the blame.
Saying he wouldn't be against it.
I mean, they've played some reunion shows before, but I would be interested to see if, you know, if that was something that they were going to like really take hold of. Because there's been a lot of bands getting back together. So don't rule it out. But also
not
don't.
One like Led Zeppelin. That would be that'd
be really
legendary.
Last story of the day.
Where
do we start?
Oh, Chris Brown.
Chris Brown, why? Why? You keep popping up, but he's now suing Drake, or they're suing each other. Because
over a barroom fight.
Right. Last June, they got into a fight at a bar. Yes. Big surprise there. But, you know, there was a model that was there who filed a suit against the duo, saying that he was a male model, and he had injuries, which was, he claimed were mental distress and also cosmetic deformity. I love those words.
Great
but you know, and so
okay. Or something,
and so they said, so then instead of Chris Brown and, you know, Drake being like, okay, well, we're just going to take responsibility, they're like, no, it's his fault. It's his fault.
100%, which, you know,
it's just ridiculous. And so whoever wins shouldn't have to pay damages against this French model. So
see how that goes.
Ridiculous. I mean, I'm just like, you're a celebrity. Like, I feel like you may not be rolling in it, but, you know, this French guy is seeking money. How about you guys just split it half and half?
Right.
And write a song about it.
In all honesty, it takes two.
It does take two to start a fight.
I don't know what happened, so
I'm not on either side.
Of you, but you know, if you're watching this show.
We're not on either side. We're not taking sides. But, you know, we'll let you know how that plays out. Just a little ridiculous. The main rule there is just don't get into a bar club fight.
Into a bar fight.
No, because you might hurt a French model in the process.
Might get sued.
And you might get sued. But that is our last story of the day. And we know that you're going to miss us because it's Thursday. And you have to hold out until the episode on Friday. And then you have to hold out over the weekend.
That you can find us online.
You can find us online. Where can you find us?
You can find us on Facebook.
You can.
At /Talkopolis.
That's where we live.
You can also find us
on Twitter.
Yes.
At Talkopolis. That's also where we live, waiting for you to interact with us.
We do. We would love to hear from you.
We do.
Get to know you.
Get to know you. If you have, you know, if you're like, you know, I'm a really big fan of this artist and you never cover any news of them. It could be because there is no news. But it could be because we're not looking hard enough. So let us know who you want to see.
We love to get feedback.
We love to be accommodating.
Know what you want to hear about the music business.
Exactly. But thank you for joining us. We will catch you again tomorrow. So have a wonderful Thursday.
Bye-bye.
Microcasting for your city. Talkopolis.